It's a really great win, just a huge win for us. I think we have to thank the fans. There was like 1 million people there at the game today. I thought that Bree was phenomenal. She did so many great things, but I thought Kat, with the offensive rebounds late in the game, burned the clock and really just it was incredible. So I thought a great team effort. I think we made some mistakes down the stretch, got the lead, tried to give it back to them, and then we kind of righted the ship. For once, the fouls worked in our favor at the end. So got a lot of work to do, but huge win, a lot of positives to take from this one.
Catherine didn't look like she was maybe having the best game up to that point.
She hasn't even practiced in,
How much did that affect?
I don't know how many days it's been. She heard it the day after. Team name. I'm sorry, I forgot your question.
It was just not having a great game up to that point, and then she has those.
I thought she started out well. She had a little stretch I think the third quarter that she looked a little uncomfortable, but I thought after that she really Herculean effort. I mean, just played probably through a lot of pain. I'm sure she won't practice for the next couple of days, and hopefully she'll be able to play Sunday.
You didn't seem to have too much patience with whoever was guarding Lexi Brown. I mean, they hit a shot, boom.
Yeah, our plan was to face guard, which means you're not allowed to let her get the ball. And we couldn't find anybody to do that until Lindsay guarded her in the fourth quarter. And I thought after Lindsay guarded her, they would see this is how you do it. But they didn't. And so that's something that we need to work on. We haven't worked on that a lot. I think we're trying to deny a little bit, but we really didn't get the concept at all.
I mean, how critical was that one play late in the third quarter, 15 seconds left, when Lindsay was like posting up with her,
yes.
Beyond the arc.
Right, and caused the turnover, and that was huge. And I think we came down and scored on that one, maybe, too. So that was it was just really important. I think we looked smart for a stretch there, which was very encouraging. Very encouraging.
Lexi said that she thought she had a size advantage on Lindsay, but Lindsay was underneath her with that But was that why they didn't? Lindsay didn't take her most of the game. Was it the size?
No, I didn't want her to get in foul trouble. Especially she got the quick foul. The plan initially was, if she doesn't have any fouls, she can guard her in the second half. And then when she got even just one, I thought we'd wait till the fourth quarter. And then I think she started guarding her about a minute left in the third quarter, and that was really key for us because she is a great defender. But I just can't afford to have her get in foul trouble.
Changing your offense when you got the run going. Pulled Bree out more.
Mm-hmm.
Design, can you talk about that, please?
Yeah, we're trying to get the ball to the high post. I mean, we really wanted to work the ACC area the entire game. I thought it was open. We had trouble getting it in there. When we did, we were very effective. So we have Bree cutting to the rim and Kat working the high post and Aaron working the high post. And I thought they did a really good job. We struggled to get them the ball when we needed to.
7 of 8 from the foul line also, and converted them against North Carolina as well. Crucial difference in the game outcome there. Area you been practicing more, or just you seem comfortable with that?
I think just shooting them with more confidence. I think before I just really overthinking it, so I just came to the game just being confident and not thinking too much about it.
Just playing out on the high post, the quick cuts to the basket. I mean, did you find yourself to be more effective? There seemed to get the ball to you too on those cuts.
I think they were playing a lot of zone, so it was a lot of open spots. So it's just getting to the right spot, and Kat and Aaron were making some really great passes when we did high-low.
Coach, specifically in the first quarter, how important was it for Bree to kind of really keep you guys in the game when it seemed like no one can make a shot, but somehow Bree, I think, had like 9 points in the first quarter?
Yeah, well, I know. We were really depending on her. I was hoping somebody else would just make a shot so that they could get some confidence too, but we were trying to go to her more because she obviously had the hot hand.
Lindsay, you had 2 points, but you had 12 assists, and Duke's coach said that really changed the game. In a game like this where you're maybe not going to score as much, I mean, how much are you really looking for your teammates and trying to create?
Yeah, I think that's always a part of my game, but I think in this game we're really looking to go inside and get the high-low, and so, I felt like towards in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, I felt like their zone was spread out a little bit more, and the middle was just wide open. So when our offense would break down, their defense would also break down. And so I feel like if someone just cut, and we got a few good cuts in the third and fourth quarter, we would get wide open baskets. And so it's always just kind of looking for Bree and looking for the high-low in that situation.
Some of those passes you're whipping it one-handed, you're throwing it 50 miles an hour. I mean,
yeah.
When do you realize that you're in a kind of zone where any pass you make, it's going to find your team?
Sometimes I just get lucky. You know, sometimes I just have to throw it as fast as I can because I don't know when the defender's going to come over and when that gap will close. And so, you know, just kind of seeing it and throwing it as fast as I can. And if it gets in, and it's good. And then they make the layup, it's even better. But I think just realizing those moments and just, you know, being just smart about my passes.
What kind of physical
For the
toll?
players on the floor, coming through those long possessions and Catherine getting those offensive rebounds back to back, how big of a boost is that for you guys out there?
It was an awesome boost for us. We were able to extend the shot clock and have longer possessions and just keeping the ball away from Duke, which was the goal. So it was really crucial for us. It was really like the game-winning plays.
When they pick you up on the inbounds pass and make you battle the whole way up the court, what kind of a physical toll does that take on you, and how does that change the offense in terms of it's a shorter shot clock then?
I actually kind of enjoy it when I do that. I don't think it really takes much of a physical toll because I'm able to, you know, have one person guarding me and then I just kind of attack and get two people guarding me and then that opens up the offense and we're able to get what we wanted in that game. And so I think at times I took two people and I'd throw it down the sideline to Marino or Enrique and they would throw it to Cat in the middle and then we'll have Bree. So whenever they press us, it's always good for us because we're able to kind of make them work a little bit harder and we have those open gaps in the middle of the defense.
What's your take on that play about 15 seconds when you came up with the steal on the defense that you had with Lexi?
Yeah, I think in that moment, you know, Coach had confidence in me and she called my number. And so she talked about just denying her the ball. And so that's what I did. And, you know, she was getting frustrated. And I think whoever passed it to her was getting frustrated. And she really didn't know what to do with the ball. She picked up a dribble. And so I think in that moment, just kind of denying, hoping they throw a bad pass. And she did. She threw it too far long. And so just got that steal and started our run.
Coach, when you talk about that possession with the 3 rebounds and then you finish it with a basket, can a time like that be a defining moment for the season? I mean, the girls see how much hustle, and I mean, the crowd just reacted so much.
Yeah, absolutely. I think those are just momentum killers for the other team. Every time you get an offensive rebound, they get deflated. And then you get another one, and they get a little more, and then you score on it. I think it was such a big turnaround. I think that was clearly the difference in the game.
You talk about a moment. I mean, you've had a number of them through your career, but the hug you had with Matt afterwards was something else. I mean, it was more than just relief and elation. I mean, there was something special there.
Well, there is something special there.
Did
You know,
that give the sense of how important this
that's what I was saying. Like, we really needed that one. That was so big for us. And, you know, he has to put up with me on game day. So that's a tough challenge that I'm sure nobody else would want to have that one.
When you were saying special, I thought you meant Matt. But
Yeah, it is. He is special. Yeah.
Getting ready with all the injuries, not knowing how strong Cat was going to be, tough week.
It was a long week, and I think Erin was ready. She really had a great week of practice, really getting confident in her. I think she's really getting a lot more comfortable, and she just seems to be able to pick things up a little bit quicker. She knows exactly what we're doing, so I felt really good about her. But to not have Kat at all, I don't know if we would have won the game. I mean, we just don't have that kind of bench right now with Michael out. You know, had to go to Allie. She got 2 quick fouls. Jackie got 2 quick fouls. I mean, we really didn't get to sub much, and that was problematic.
Coach, we had 24 points in the first quarter and only 4 turnovers in the first half, and after that only 34 points and 11 second half turnovers. How much do you attribute that to the defense? It seemed, especially in the late in the game, that was really ratcheted out.
Yeah, I appreciate that positive comment. We did play very well. I thought, you know, at halftime we were talking about we had to withstand their run because we were flat-footed in the first quarter. I mean, we just couldn't get anything going, and so we had to kind of withstand that. So to get back to even at halftime, I thought was a major accomplishment. So then we were starting over and, you know, able to make a run. So that I think that was important. I think we knew we had to just really buckle down defensively, which we did not do in the first quarter.
Any update on Michael's status?
I think the same as Bree. I mean, she dislocated it. It popped out. They popped it back in. It's very painful. So I would guess she's going to be out about 3 weeks.
Any advice for Michael?
Ice. Ice, lots of ice.